Hello everybody and happy Monday. This is the first Scraptastic layout that I'm doing as a design team member, so I'm so excited. And on the Scraptastic blog, Monday is Monday Pinterest, and we do layouts that are inspired by things that we find on Pinterest. And so that picture that you saw earlier was sort of the inspiration for this layout. Now, I didn't stick with the color of that photo, but I did like the kind of the free flow of the leaves and the fact that it signifies fall. And so that's what I'm going to do with this layout. So I am scrapping a picture of this little coffee mug that I keep at my office, and it has a little owl on it, and I got it from Michael's last year. And fall is fastly becoming my new favorite season. I'm usually a spring girl. I was born in the spring and I absolutely love the spring, but there's something about fall that is just so warm and comfortable, and I guess I just need a lot of that in my life right now. So I'm definitely enjoying fall. So I thought I would scrap this little mug and kind of talk about that. So what I'm using is the Skinny Love kit from September. We haven't gotten our October kits yet, and that's a Halloween kit, so I can't wait to show you that. But I did have a lot of the Skinny Love kit left, so I'm trying to get that used up. And everything that you see on the layout is from that kit, with the exception of some of the leaves that I'm going to add to the layout here in a moment. So I decided to go ahead and position my photo a little bit in the middle of the layout, and that photo is going to rest on two strips of pattern paper. The first paper that I put down was designed by Caitlin Schaefer, and she's also on the Scraptastic design team, and she designed some beautiful papers and such for us. It's really gorgeous. And then the bottom one is just a strip of branding paper from Crate Paper from the Wonder collection, and I will tell you that Wonder collection is awesome, and if I wasn't on a spending freeze, I would go and buy more of it. It's so great. So I'm putting down those vellum leaves, and I just found a leaf die cut leaves, Lord, die cut from the Silhouette store, and I cut that from my Silhouette on some vellum. And I didn't want the layout to scream just leaves, but I wanted just enough on there so that the layout would flow just like the inspiration piece. Okay, so now I'm going to embellish. So I've got some cork embellishments that are exclusive to the kit, as well as that cute little kitty cat flare. And I'm going to play around with what I'm going to put in that little pennant. And then that tag that you see is a ombre tag from Pink Fresh Studio, which are so fun to play with. And then we got a die cut pack which is also from the Wonder collection by Crate Paper. Those hearts that you see there are going to end up disappearing. Then that other tag that I just adhered to the page, label, I'm sorry, that is from the Crate Paper die cut pack, as well as that deer head. And then that felt heart is not gonna, well, that is gonna stay. I'm just gonna actually move it, and that's exclusive to the kit. Okay, so the font stickers that I'm using for this layout, that cork font is called Noted, and that's from the Dear Lizzie collection by Thickers. And then I'm going to use some petite type font by Authentique. And it has a black number or black lettering with a cream background. And I'm going to fool around with the positioning of the title. So the title is Fall in a Cup, which I'm referring to all the warm drinks that I enjoy this time of year. I'm not a warm drinker during the summer and the springtime, because I usually enjoy tea during that time, cold tea. But during the fall months, I really enjoy having hot drinks. Okay, so now I'm going to add some puffy stickers. At first I think I was going to use that happy note, but I think I'm going to grab a red heart and a little arrow, and that arrow says sweet. And that is from the Evalicious Life Sweet collection. And then we also got a pack of the puffy stickers from the Wonder collection by Crate Paper. And I love these little houses. They're so cute. So I decided to use that on there. And because, you know, houses are warm, right? Our homes are warm places to be. So I thought that was fitting for the layout. So I'm going to reposition that arrow, and then I'm going to put that heart right next to that little house. And then that felt heart, I'm going to put that at the top of the photo here in just a second. Okay, so now I'm thinking that I want to add some phrase stickers by the Blueberry Little Bits collection. That's from Bella Boulevard. I'm going to end up changing that up. I do put a phrase sticker at the top that says relax, But the one at the bottom, I just felt that that navy blue was a little bit too heavy. So what I'm going to do now is take a stamp from the stamp set that we get with this Life Noted kit, which is a pocketed scrapbooking kit. And I'm going to get a stamp that says favorite, and I'm going to use some ink from Stampin' Up. And it's called Night of Navy. It's one of my favorite colors. I don't know if they still carry Night of Navy or not. I haven't bought ink from them in a while. I'm going to test out the stamp because it's a new stamp on a scrap piece of paper. And go ahead and stamp that on the label. And it's not 100% straight, but it's okay. So my L's coming up a little bit, so I'm going to glue that down with some Tombow Mono, and I'm going to add that cork circle with the heart to the page because I felt that I needed some cork there at the bottom. So I'm getting to the point where I'm finishing up the page. I decided to do my journaling on, or first type it up, and then print it on some vellum. I'm going to cut the strips out, and then I'm going to adhere all of that with some Tombow Mono aqua glue. And it is going to ruffle just a little bit, but then when it dries, those little buckles and stuff come right out of it. And in the journaling, I say, fall has become my most favorite time of year. The cooler weather, hot drinks, the changing color of the leaves all signal the start of yet another season of holiday activity or festivities. I just saw a typo. I look forward to pulling out my sweaters, boots, and scarves. Fall is nature's way of giving us all a great big warm hug. Now I'm going to add some more of those tiny little font stickers there to put the year. I'm going to add that to the side. I played with the positioning of that for a little bit. And is that all I'm going to do? I think that's all I'm going to do. I'm pretty pleased with this. My first layout for Scraptastic. So excited. Alrighty, so here is the finished layout. And I haven't decided which album I'm going to put this in. Probably the album that's all about me, that talks about my interests and preferences and all that. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Okay, so you are going to see 3 more layouts come by the end of the month because I think I post again towards the end of October. So more inspiration to come. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.